A headline in the Washington Post caught my attention yesterday. Right up top it said, Muhammad executed for sniper killing. Before Muslims go nuts, start rioting, burning down their own neighborhoods and setting their own cars on fire, I want to make something clear. This is not the Muhammad that the article was referring to. No, this is the Muhammad that the article referred to, John Muhammad, the terrorist. He was involved in 22 shootings, 15 killed, 7 wounded, across 7 states and D.C. over a period of 9 months. He was executed, put to death in Virginia. He didn't die the death of a warrior. He was put down like a stray dog, because that's how we do it here in the Old Dominion. I have to admit that the ambiguity in that headline caused me to think, what if we could send somebody back in time to put down that medieval pedophile? And now for our viewer mail segment. Had some comments on an old video, the Quran and toilet etiquette, that I'd like to respond to. To set the context, let's roll some of that old video.
I don't have a Bible in my house, but I have a Quran because I find it to be useful. I keep mine next to the toilet. You see, when I need something to read, it has a bunch of short little stories in there, and you can skip around and not lose the plot line. And besides, it bores the shit out of me.
So now, in response to what I consider to be a rather tame and humorous video, I've now been threatened by a prince. Wait, not that prince. Wrong picture. Switch to the other picture. Now, of course, I can't show you an image of this guy because he's a faceless troll. But he did send me a private message, which I put up here. This was after he'd made a couple comments to my video and also posted some messages to my channel. In the private message, he titles it, "This is Serious." And he continues, "My real name is Ahmed Ben Abdallah Al-Saad. I am one of the royal family in Saudi Arabia. I'm asking you with respect and love to delete those videos. Hope you can understand, respect others, and others will respect you more." So let me think about that for a second. How should I respond to his request to delete my videos so that he will feel better and respect me? That's right. The answer is no. He had the nerve to treat me like some imbecile that works in Foggy Bottom with all his rap about tolerance and respect. I asked him flat out, please tell me what respectful, loving, and kind things that Allah, Muhammad, and members of the Ummah have to say about my atheism. His response, blank out, nothing, because there's nothing respectful or tolerant from Allah, Muhammad, or members of the Ummah about people that recognize the nature of reality and that God does not exist. Even if I wanted to, he's not specific about what he expects me to do. Am I supposed to delete all of my videos? Videos, plural, has to be more than just the one that he commented on. I guess in context, he must be objecting to any of the videos that I have about Islam, my whole Ode to Islam playlist, which would include, was Muhammad a bisexual transvestite? The Quran and toilet etiquette, which he commented on. Muslim transvestites in the veil, which actually does feature Abdulaziz in that video. Son of Bash Islam Week, The Return. Murder by Sharia. A PSA on how hijab causes rickets. Psychoepistemology of the Arab world. This next one would be excellent for him to view. Islam versus free speech. a member of the royal family of a country demanding that a citizen of another country obey his will and not speak. Other videos in that list: Muslims killing Muslims, the utter failure of Islam. If he is so with the House of Saud, he should consider the assassination of King Faisal by his own nephew. Even in the House of Saud, blood kills blood, because Islam fails. Also, I am the anti-Muhammad, and Satan carries radio waves, which also features Abdulaziz. I don't know whether hungryboykiller929 is really a member of the House of Saud or not. Frankly, it doesn't matter to me. If I knew that he was, or I knew that he wasn't, I would treat him the same way. If he thought that he was going to get some measure of deference by claiming royal title, he fails to fundamentally understand Americans' thought on nobility and ranks from heredity and our disdain for them. Finally, let me deal with the threat. What he said, not directly to me, because he's a coward. To me, he was all sweetness and light and tolerance and respect. Behind my back to somebody else, he spoke otherwise. Because he doesn't understand, I assume that if he makes a comment on my video or my channel, I know about it. So to someone else, about me, and not to me, as would be a manly thing to do, he wrote the following: I swear to Allah, soon enough, you'll see him on the news, and that's my promise. I will try till I die to put him in a deep shit. He thinks his government will stand up for him. That's wrong. Me and my family feed the whole country. We give them money. He'll see. Now, I've reviewed this to illustrate 2 points. The first, his threat is indicative of empty boastfulness, words without actions, that corresponds to points that I made previously in the video on the psychoepistemology of the Arab world, pointing at this as a concrete example of that conceptual overview. Second point that I wanted to talk about here was this person as an illustration of deceit, presenting one face directly to me about tolerance and respect, and then not to me, talking about how he's pledging his entire life to destroying me. So in summary, first, I will not be deleting my videos. And second, this incident with hungryboykiller929 provides concrete evidence of several of the points that I made in those videos. Okay, Charlie, say goodbye to all the nice people. Bye, people. Bye-bye, people.